take two because everything I shot, apparently I hit the wrong button. I'm still new to this phone and I didn't hear a beep, but I always like the look, and then I'll just have to cut that part out. Anyways, I have no idea what I said. I only ever say things once. I never say things twice. But I did want to talk about, we'll knock this one out, guys. We're talking about a giant brick of soap from Duke Cannons. So I was watching the Soap Nerd. That's what I was saying. And when you think of the Soap Nerd soaps, I always think of like, okay, these are probably like organic, locally grown. How could they be grown? I don't know. Locally made. By artisans, by soap makers, by hand, hand poured, hand cut, handmade, using only the best ingredients, not all those names you can't pronounce. So he was gonna do Duke Cannon. I'm like, okay, I've tried Duke Cannon. I love Duke Cannon. What's he gonna say about it? What is he gonna say? Like, oh, okay, guys, you know, it's not up to par with all these pine tar soaps I've been that I show you weekly, but actually quite different. He loved it. And he threw out this name that I've never heard. He said triple milled. And I was like, what is it? But then he quickly answered what it is. It's actually a process that it goes through the factory where it gets pressed and squeezed and all the water is squeezed out of it. Triple milled must go 3 times. So, you get some of your vodkas are triple distilled for the ultimate in purity of taste. He was saying it just makes it a lot purer soap. A hard soap is a soap that lasts longer. And we'll be talking about that in a second here. But yeah, he had 4 different soaps to pick from. He had one that was a pine soap. And he said like pine is something he likes, fresh cut pine. And it was his least favorite. He also had a beer one, which he said was good. I can also agree. I can also attest to that because Target carries these soaps, and they have quite a few. One's like a hoppy one, and there's one like an Old Milwaukee, some sort of a beer brand. I do not like the smell of beer or taste of beer. This is weird. I do not like to drink beer, but that soap smells amazing. I don't know what that is, but I also have purchased their Buffalo Trace whiskey one. That is like a Buffalo Trace whiskey in oak barrels. Beautiful scent. I think it's more like the oaky barrels that makes it so great. I don't know, but it's you can pick it up at Target. He was saying his soaps, great value. Here is I just did some stills of it. I can throw some stills in right now while I'm talking. Maybe that's where I was planning onto it. He was saying the cover work is beautiful. Yeah, it's got a cowboy on there. Makes you think of City Slickers maybe. These look like real cowboys with the lasso in the air. Awesome looking horse, cowboy Stetson hat. How about that, VATO? Some guns, some rifles on there. Big ass brick soap, leaf, and leather. Now, he said this one was his favorite. So, all right, I got to get it. They do not have this one at Target. So what I had to do is I had to Google, where can I get this leaf and leather? Maybe from another store. Turns out I could. Here is a little clip of me walking into the store to go get it. Look at me. All right, now we're back. He paid $9. I seen online somewhere it said $9.50 from Duke Cannon. You pick these up from Target. You pick this up from Tractor Supply. You're paying $6.99. So he was saying 10 ounces. So this is a 10-ounce bar, big old brick, literally a brick. For $9 or a little over $9 is a good deal. Good deal. But $6.99 for a 10 ounce, that just shoots your deal through the roof even more. So I wanted to try this. To me, leaf and leather, that sounds even more spectacular. And then there's the whole like, what does it smell like factor? You got to know. So then I did take a little whiff of it at the store. I'm like, I'm not going to pick it up if I don't like it. But anyways, let's do a little unveiling. Sexy time, like sexy time. Oh, here's the sexiness right here. It's got the D. She likes the D on there. That's the only factor on here. I do love the shape of these. Very brick-like. Very brick-like. So like a paving brick or whatever you build a house with. That'd be pretty cool. Build a house with one of these. Yeah, it just feels manly in the hand, as I've said before. But anyways, this leaf in leather. So this is a tobacco leaf in leather. Let me read the description on here. 1,000 miles away from the nearest food court, where a light breeze carries the sense of old leather. I don't know, do you want your leather old? I guess. Mixed with fresh rolled tobacco leaves. Take a trip back in time. So what I was actually saying is, when you were a kid, I don't know about you, but my shower was dominated by things that my mom had, her soaps, her body washes, her shampoo. I just used whatever was in there. But anyways, on the package, it says it's a nice masculine. I don't know why they put citrus fruit and flowers, because that's not what this is. But at least I don't think so. Experience about the American-made soap inspired by leaf and leather. And with my Buffalo Trace, what was really good in there, while it's just chilling in the shower in between uses, the next time you go to get into that shower and you open that door, that whole shower smells just like your bar of soap. So I think it gets you excited, at least for me. It got me excited to lather up with that bar of soap again. Something to look forward to. I still have that previous bar. I don't use it exclusively, but it's nice to drop in some other scents in here. And then also what I've been finding. Anyways, oh yeah, I was going to say, it's too much to say because I already said it and I'm just trying to say it again. So I picked up this pumpkin spice. I wanted to say latte. No, pumpkin spice from a farmer's market. It still smells fantastic, by the way. I paid $3.50. This was months ago, and I've been using it just for my hands, not exclusively. I go to work, I use their soap more, pump soaps, but whenever I can, I like to use this bar soap. And one thing I learned, this is a soap dish from Ferocious, or a soap ladder, as it might look like. A soap ladder. They sell these very inexpensively on their website, so if you're picking up some oil, grab a soap dish. And that's what I've been using to keep my soaps hard and lasting longer. With my Duke Cannons, when I had it sitting in there, for some reason, the porcelain soap ledge that I have in there, it like does not release all the water. It's not like tipped back or tipped forward to release all the water. It literally traps water in there. So what I noticed is, if the bar soap's sitting even in the slightest amount of water, or even it's just wet and then it sits down on itself, it starts to get soft. And then if you go to use it, or say another family member goes to use it, half an hour later, it's going to wear down quicker. It's going to just come off more. And you don't want that. So that triple mill actually keeps your soap hard. You want to keep it hard too with a soap tray. I also picked up this one. This one goes next to my sink for hand washing. And then I was looking for actually a beard comb for the shower. And I found that, there's been Ferocious Oud soap sitting on here. Yeah, whew. But this one is all plastic, so I'm thinking with that one, wood. Eventually, you don't want wood in your shower. But this one, because, but this one is stilted on the top, stilted on the bottom, with holes that pass through. And there's no way this is what you want in the shower. And I picked this up for almost next to nothing. You guys can too if you want. And then I am going to be switching out my pumpkin spice soap. And I said in the previous one, you don't like pumpkin spice soap, you can come on and fight me. I'm probably a bigger guy than you, so you want to fight me, go for it. And I'm going to switch it to this frankincense and myrrh. I've been on a frankincense kick for a while. Picked this up for $4 at a farmer's market. Love that. The packaging, very little. I can just throw that into the composter or whatever. Oh, it smells good. She said when I picked this up, that was around, I've been waiting to switch it out. I was like, am I ever going to make a video? Now is the day. Yeah, I was waiting to switch it out right after Thanksgiving. It's like the new Christmas scent. There's nothing's more Christmassy than those two smells. And she said when I bought it it was like Halloween time. She's like, it still has 2 weeks to cure. So I'm like, well, perfectly. I'm not going to use it for at least 2 weeks anyway. So Yeah, I got to help her out. She was like pushing out soap to try to squeeze into the last one. So, all right. A couple things about here. It's triple milled. It's U.S. made. 3 times bigger than your average soap. You're paying a little bit more, but you're getting a little bit more. They also do some military things here. It's inspired by the GI Korean soaps from back in the day. It's tested on active duty military personnel. And then it's also been made in the same plant as that supplied the Korean War. So that's strange, you know. Also, it says down here, it's a little bit like, I know with some of the sides are different. With my Duke Cannon, no. With my Buffalo Trace, the front and the back were completely different, but this one's the same. But they do say down here, a portion of the proceeds benefit U.S. veterans. So I don't know how much that is. Maybe it's like minuscule, but it is nice to know. So, yeah, you feel good about this. I know Duke Cannon has lots of products on their website. They even have like this little, some people were questioning it, like how does it stay dry and clean inside? But these bags, tactical bags that they put in here. Oh yeah, the bearded soap nerd. I wouldn't say the bearded soap guy. The soap nerd. He also had one that had a rope on it. And I've been thinking that since the beginning. Who wouldn't put soap on a rope, you know? Because guys just like tactical type soap ropes. You know, we put lanyards on our knives and our tools. So why wouldn't we put them on our soaps, you know? So, yeah. I'm going to do one other thing to this soap to change the shape. I love this shape. I'm going to alter it, though. Well, come... You know, just added value. Come check it out. All right, come follow me, man. My tripod is just holding on, but let's see. This soap is 4.5, so 2 1/4. Check. I just thought this would be kind of cool. I don't know why. But 2 1/4, that would be right about there. That's nice. We're going to cut this thing in half. Half of 10 is 5. As I say, not too shabby. All right, it's a little shabby. There's the inside of a Duke Cannon bar of soap. So, all right. I thought it'd be cool. Yeah, 2 like perfectly squared. You know, take it from a rectangle to a square. Sort of looks like some pale chocolate right there. All right, guys. Hope you liked today's video and drop a like. Thanks.